I'm attempting to visit every single heritage railway in the British Isles between the 1st of January 2025 and the 31st of December 2030. And with your help, I may even get to visiting every single heritage railway in the world. Why would I undertake such a crazy enterprise? Let me explain. I'm Michael Alford, a professional photographer and creative entrepreneur passionate about exploring our world's cultural and environmental heritage and the role it plays in building strong, happy, vibrant and diverse communities. And if there's any industry that can really demonstrate the value of heritage in helping to move the industry forward, the rail industry has to be a strong contender, at least here in the UK, and indeed I would argue could well be elsewhere in the world. Consider, for one thing, how often railways and their heritage earns a place in local and national news, and how many young people are embarking on careers in the industry because of contact with the railways through their heritage. I have long wanted to traverse the world in search of great photos and videos to help illustrate my podcast, Michael's Mission, exploring our history, the events of the past that shape the present, and the lessons we can learn today to help build a better tomorrow. In 2025, we celebrate the bicentenary of the opening of the Stockton and Darlington Railway, the first public steam-hauled railway. And in 2030, we celebrate the bicentenary of the opening of the Liverpool and Manchester Railway, the first steam-hauled intercity railway. In the UK, we're celebrating this occasion in 2025 in a big way, with Railways 200, organised by the UK government and supported by community groups and heritage railways up and down the country. Our heritage sector clearly plays an important role in shaping the railways of tomorrow. However, our heritage railways are facing challenges. In the last few years, they've suffered enormously from turbulent economic conditions, ranging from unpredictable visitor numbers to rising fuel costs and now rising employment costs. And there's the ever-growing challenge of attracting new, passionate talent to help keep our heritage railways running. And that's not to mention the challenges involved in preserving the next generation of trains that are just coming out of service. These trains show a vital link between the development of technology from the steam and early diesel era right through to today. And I would argue that if we want our heritage railways to continue to play their role in encouraging the uptake of railway-related professions as a career, then the preservation of these trains is absolutely vital to encouraging young people to consider the industry as a career. That's why I've decided to turn my plan to travel around and gather historical footage into a challenge to help raise awareness of our heritage railways, the challenges they face, and the great work they are doing to restore lines, to restore vehicles, and to tell stories. And while I'm at it, well, why not try for the world? This will of course be a much greater challenge. However, when we come to think of it, there are so many heritage railways across the world that tell their own unique stories, that have their own unique characters that are worth preserving. And I think that we should give more consideration to their preservation. This is especially true when we come to think that many of these railways may not enjoy the same status in popular culture as ours do here in the UK. But here's the real potential spanner in the works. I'm visually impaired and completely reliant on public transport. And I'm going to be doing this while pursuing studies in economics and urban planning. Now, I'd love to be able to think at the end of these 5 years that my efforts have gone some way to help these railways. So I will be fundraising for projects relating to the restoration and redevelopment of our heritage railways. The exact projects to be supported will be decided by public vote at the end of the 5-year period. I will also be creating content, sharing my journey, the lessons I've learned, the experiences I've had along the way, and there's a whole range of Rail Heritage 200 merchandise available in my store at mjalford.online to help cover the costs involved in the project. So join me in the journey over at mjalford.online to find out more about the work I am doing and the motivation and how we can all work together to support our heritage and to create a better future.